Have you ever noticed something strange? The more money people make, the more stressed they feel about money. Someone earning six figures still worries about bills, still feels broke, still feels behind. And meanwhile, someone earning much less sometimes looks calmer, happier, and more in control. If that sounds confusing, you're not alone. Today we're uncovering a financial reality most people never talk about, and by the end of this video, you may see your own money struggles in a completely different way. A lot of people believe that once they start earning more money, all their problems will disappear. They imagine freedom, peace of mind, and a stress-free life. But then they get the raise, the promotion, or the higher-paying job. And instead of feeling rich, they feel more broke than ever. More pressure, more fear, more anxiety. This is exactly why you're watching FinancialRealityOffical today. Because we talk about the truth behind money, not the fantasy. Before we go any further, if you want more honest conversations about money, mindset, and real financial life, make sure you like this video and subscribe to It helps the channel grow, and it tells us you want more content like this. Now let's get into why making more money doesn't always mean feeling richer. One of the biggest reasons high earners feel broke is lifestyle inflation. This happens slowly, quietly, and almost invisibly. When income increases, spending increases right along with it. A better apartment turns into a bigger house. A reliable car turns into a luxury one. Simple dinners turn into expensive nights out. And none of it feels extreme in the moment, because each upgrade feels deserved. The problem is that expenses grow to match income, sometimes even faster than income. So, even though more money is coming in, there's never enough left over. What makes this worse is that lifestyle inflation doesn't stop at material things. It spreads into habits, subscriptions you barely use, convenience spending to save time, food delivery instead of cooking, paid services instead of doing things yourself. Each individual cost feels small, but together, they quietly drain thousands of dollars every year. High earners often don't notice this because they don't feel poor. They feel busy. And busy people rarely track where their money actually goes. Another powerful reason people who earn more feel broke is social pressure. When your income increases, your social circle often changes too. Suddenly, you're surrounded by people who spend more, travel more, and live more expensive lifestyles. Keeping up becomes the unspoken rule. No one says it out loud, but you feel it. You don't want to look cheap. You don't want to feel left behind. So you say yes to things you can't really afford, not because you're irresponsible, but because you want to belong. Social media makes this pressure even worse. You see vacations, designer clothes, luxury homes, and success stories every single day. Even if you're doing well financially, it never feels like enough. There's always someone earning more, living bigger, and showing it off. Over time, this creates a constant feeling of scarcity, even when your bank account says otherwise. High income also brings higher fixed costs. Bigger homes mean higher mortgages, higher property taxes, higher insurance. Better cars mean higher payments, higher maintenance, and higher repair costs. These fixed expenses don't care if you're tired, stressed, or unhappy. They demand payment every single month. This creates a situation where people feel trapped by their own success. They can't easily quit a job they hate or take a break because their lifestyle depends on that paycheck continuing. Another hidden reason high earners feel broke is taxes. As income increases, taxes take a bigger bite. Many people underestimate how much of their raise actually goes to taxes. On paper, they earn more, but in reality, the extra money feels smaller than expected. And because taxes are often taken automatically, people don't emotionally process how much they're losing. They just feel frustrated that their lifestyle still feels tight. Debt is another major factor. Higher income often makes it easier to qualify for bigger loans. Bigger loans feel manageable at first, especially when income is strong. But debt adds pressure. It turns future income into money that's already spent. Credit card balances, car loans, student loans, and mortgages all pile up. And suddenly, Even a high salary feels like it's already spoken for before it even arrives. What's interesting is that many people with lower incomes develop stronger financial discipline out of necessity. They learn how to budget. They plan carefully. They understand the value of money deeply because they've had to. High earners, on the other hand, sometimes skip these skills because they assume income alone will solve everything. But income without control is like pouring water into a bucket with holes. There's also an emotional side to this that most people don't talk about. As income increases, expectations increase too. You expect yourself to live better, to succeed faster, to reach certain milestones. When reality doesn't match those expectations, it creates disappointment. Even progress can feel like failure if it doesn't meet the image you had in your mind. Many high earners also tie their self-worth to their income. When money becomes part of identity, every financial decision feels heavier. Any setback feels personal. This emotional pressure makes people feel financially insecure, even when they are objectively doing well. Another reason is lack of financial clarity. A lot of high earners don't actually know their numbers. They don't know exactly how much they spend, how much they save, or where their money goes. Without clarity, money feels chaotic. And chaos always creates stress. Feeling broke is often less about how much you earn and more about how much control you feel. The truth is, feeling rich has very little to do with income and a lot to do with margin. Margin is the space between what you earn and what you spend. People with wide margins feel safe. People with thin margins feel broke, no matter how high their income is. Many high earners live with razor-thin margins, one missed paycheck away from panic. So what actually changes this?
Awareness is the first step.
Understanding that earning more doesn't automatically mean financial peace is powerful. The second step is intentional living, choosing not to upgrade every part of your life just because you can. Learning to enjoy stability more than status. Valuing freedom more than appearances. Building savings is another key shift. Savings create breathing room. They reduce fear. They turn emergencies into inconveniences instead of disasters. For many people, the first time they truly feel wealthy isn't when they buy something expensive, but when they realize they could stop working for a while if they needed to. Another important shift is redefining success. Success doesn't have to look like constant upgrades. It can look like less stress, more time, and more options. When you stop chasing what everyone else is doing, money starts feeling like a tool instead of a burden. At FinancialRealityOffical, we believe real wealth is quiet. It doesn't need to prove itself. It doesn't need approval. It creates peace, not pressure. And once you understand this, your relationship with money changes completely. As we get close to the end, I want you to think about this question. If your income increased tomorrow, would your life actually feel better? Or would it just get more expensive? That answer reveals more about your financial future than your salary ever will. If this video made you think, let us know in the comments. Have you ever earned more money but felt more broke at the same time? Your story could help someone else feel less alone. And if you found value in this, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Money stress is more common than people admit, and conversations like this matter. Thank you for watching Remember, it's not about how much you make. It's about how you live.